You actually walked.
Yeah, my arms did most of the work. But at least it's a start, huh? Look, Mary, we've got to talk while Delia's out getting her coffee.
I knew something was bothering you.
I don't want to get into it with Dee around, but this is the first time she'll be out of my sight all day.
What's the matter?
Well, I guess the place to begin is with the 6,500. I promised to give you the rest of the story someday, and now I can. The person I paid off, the one who threatened to tell about me and Jill, was Roger Coleridge.
No.
He needed the money to settle a gambling debt with Nick Szabo.
Not Roger. Gambling? Blackmailing you? I thought he was a friend.
I'm sorry. I know you did. After he paid Nick the 6,500, he went right back to playing the horses and got himself in for another 4,500. The other night, one of Nick's boys beat him up very, very badly.
Oh, dear God.
Fortunately, Roger managed to drag himself to Jill's apartment. He told her everything, and she gave him the money, but Nick wanted information, too.
About what?
Me. He knew Roger had something on me, and he figured it could be useful.
Oh, Frank. Roger didn't tell about you and...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did. And Nick's already trying to squeeze me.
Oh, that guy turns my stomach. What's he after anyway? You're not on the council yet?
He wants me to back off and let the hospital buy the 5 buildings on Broadway. If I forget about Mrs. Huber and her neighbors, he'll keep his mouth shut about me. The offer even includes a little graft on the side. If I get 10% out of a thing of $250,000 a so-called friends stand to make on the sale.
What'd you say?
No deal.
Good for you. Does that mean he'll spread the word about you and Jill?
I'm afraid so. Once he sees I won't change my mind anyway.
Mother and Da, the whole family.
I've been having nightmares about people dissecting us and the Coleridges on every street corner in Riverside.
Sooner or later, they'll have to find out about Roger, too.
I suppose so.
What's that gonna do to Doc?
Honey, we're all gonna get hurt in this thing. I just can't see any way out of it. And it's gonna be worse for Jill than for anybody. You know that.
Thanks to Roger. Oh, how could he do that to his own sister? I'm glad you told me, honey. But I'm scared. What's gonna happen now?
I don't know, Mayor.
Oh, Frank, it won't affect your council seat, will it?
It very well could.
How?
Well, let's not borrow trouble. A lot depends on how to handle Charlie Ferris on this thing.
Oh, Frank, the New York Council's supposed to be the beginning of a career. You have to go on.
That was the plan, wasn't it? Only sometimes plans don't work out quite the way you expect.
So charming, so irresistible, so damn hot.
So damn hot.
A special Hot Guys of ABC Daytime. Catch fan favorite episodes of All My Children, One Life to Live in General Hospital.
I'm much needed eye candy.
Plus, you'll want to hear what they've got to say about women.
I prefer women asking me out.
But mostly, you're just gonna want to watch.
Yeah. You're so bad. You have no idea.
The Hot Guys of ABC Daytime. Wednesday on ABC. Wednesday night starting at 8 on SoapNet.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? E-Diet's meal delivery. For from ediets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to ediets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great, all the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds.
Along the way, ediets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned to ediets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to ediets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit ediets.com now.
Are you sure everything's all packed? Miss Roker checked the drawers?
Yes.
You haven't made any outgoing phone calls this afternoon?
No.
All right. Now, I'm going to go and clear everything up at the cashier's. Then I'm going to get the car, park in front, come up and get you and the bags and the flowers.
Oh, but I can get...
No. You stay right where you are. Did Bucky bring over your coat?
It's in the locker.
I got the insurance forms ready to be signed. Maybe you can do that while you're waiting for me, huh? Here, you want this?
Well, I'll fall on my face without it.
Okay. Now, we got 2 forms, 2 copies each. I don't think they're dated. It's the 3rd.
Oh, thank you.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
All right, I'll see you in a minute. Look, there are 1 or 2 situations, like going to the airport to catch a plane, checking out of a hospital, where a controlling personality has to assert itself.
Hello, Chief.
Oh, good afternoon.
It's just my way to say goodbye.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go buy her back from the controller.
Well, you won't have time to miss me. I plan to be in the lab part-time next week. But thank you anyway for everything.
Oh, look at that grip. Somebody's been working the barbells, huh?
It's my friend, the rubber ball.
Ah.
I go to sleep at night and wake up in the morning this way.
Good. Good for you.
Well, I want to get this over with as quickly as I can.
I understand. Sorry things got so complicated.
Oh, Clem, it could have been so much worse. I understand how close I came to dying this time round. The only thing that frightens me even more is that a few seconds delay or a less skilled surgeon, and I could have lived but been less than alive.
Well, we were lucky.
You were good.
Well, it's not an evening that I care to repeat. Some very valuable things came out of it for me.
What do you mean, such as what?
You know, when your husband came here in this summer, I didn't like him.
Well, that's all right. I didn't either.
And Ed Coleridge being that he's one of the best friends I have. I knew how much he'd counted on being the chief of neurology. We'd all counted on it for him.
I understand.
Anyway, if I could have dropped an elevator on Dr. Seneca Bolak's head, I probably would have done it.
Well, that's an impulse I've shared myself from time to time.
I'm glad I didn't. He's a fine doctor, and I'm proud to be working with him.
I think he'd be very pleased to know that, Clem.
And I might add that he cares a great deal about you and what happens to you.
I know he does. He cares, you care, and I care. And it doesn't change anything. There's some of the best medical talent in the world right here in this building, and my death
is on the other side of one thin blood vessel, and there's nothing that anyone can do about it.
Well, I wish we could.
I'm sorry. Look, that wasn't directed at you and Seneca personally. The thing is that I hate being afraid. I also hate not getting my own way. So put the two of them together, and I'm in real trouble.
No, you put the two of them together, and you get angry. And if I were you, I would get angry. I would get angry.
I keep trying to manage it, but somehow or other, it keeps getting away from me, you know?
Yes.
When I was little and afraid, my father always made me do whatever it was I was afraid of. So, I'd close my eyes and go off the high board, and I'd take a flashlight and go down the cellar stairs by myself. And after a while, I discovered he was right. So I practiced climbing ladders till I wasn't afraid of heights. And I played with a garter snake till I wasn't afraid of snakes. The problem is, there doesn't seem to be any way to practice dying.
Hi, Raj.
Oh, hi. I was looking for Frank.
Oh, he's getting a checkup.
Well, I'll get him later.
Oh, no. Don't go. You remember me. Mary Ryan? Frank Ryan's sister. Oh, no, I see somebody worked you over pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I got mugged.
By one of Nick Szabo's pals, yeah, I heard. Guess you won't get out to the track for a few days, huh?
You know.
Oh, yeah. It's a wonderful little horror story, Roger. Beneath all that charm, you're an absolute pig, aren't you? I must say, you had me fooled.
Mary, if you give me a chance to explain. I know this is an ugly situation, but I have been perfectly straight with you.
Oh, right. You've taken me to dinner. You have admired me and my family. You encouraged me during the campaign. Why, you even put in an hour or so at headquarters. Oh, we had some very nice moments together, Roger. I should consider you a real straight arrow. But you see, I got this problem.
Stop, please.
You've blackmailed my brother out of virtually all the money he owns in the world. You've made him keep secrets which caused my family considerable pain and may have lost him the election.
Mary.
And now you've delivered him to Nick Szabo, which may end his career. And in order to do all that, you've been a Judas to your sister. Oh, yeah, you're a great guy, Raj. But you make me sick.
Now, if you've finished being so self-righteous, let me tell you something about Frank. He's no angel either. He's carried on an affair with Jill for 3 years, and during that time, he had a child with Delia. He's lied, he's cheated, and he's taken risks that no politician could ever expect to get away with. Frank helped dig his own grave.
Because he loves Jill. Now, I can understand Frank's mistakes, Roger, but I cannot understand yours.
That's because you don't understand Nick Szabo. He would have killed me inch by
Don't
inch.
give me that! You had alternatives. You could have stopped gambling before you got in so deep, but it's easier to sell out your sister, isn't it? Oh, she must feel incredibly betrayed. She really liked you.
I hope to make her understand that I didn't set out to do her any harm. She's still the only person that I care anything about. I could have gone to Nick a long time ago and told him what I knew about Frank. But I didn't because I wanted to protect her. I held out as long as I could, Mary.
Oh, yeah, and when things got a little too rough, you just threw Frank to the wolves, didn't you? So what if he has to leave politics?
Don't you realize that Nick could destroy my career, too? If he lets out any of my part in this, I lose that chief residency. I can't practice medicine anywhere near Riverside. My father, Seneca, and this hospital wouldn't even give me the time to pack my bags to get out of here.
Oh, Roger, I pray you're right. Because I would love to see you get everything you deserve.
To homecoming.
Yours or mine?
How about both? No expectations, No demands, no control.
Just what's right and easy for now. It's so much nicer being here than in the hospital.
Yeah, I thought you'd like it better.
Have you seen this?
No, but could it wait till summer?
This, would you believe, is what the real estate agent referred to as a terrace. I was afraid to come out here when I first moved in.
I can see why. Come on, it's cold out here. Let's go inside.
Oh, darn.
I'll get it. Hello? Bucky. Yeah, she's safely installed. You're kidding. Well, that's a terrific gift. She's gonna love that. Well, will you have a chance to come by in the morning? All right, you tell her yourself. Okay, Bucky. Yeah, I'll tell her. Goodbye. Bucky has got the most sensational...
This week, lives will be threatened. They thought the danger was over.
We're family now. It's gonna take that away from us.
But it's just the beginning.
What is she gonna do next?
Then, someone's framing Todd for murder. Now he wants answers.
Give me a name.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Your objective, a fall/glam look.
No false lashes needed.
New Falsies Mascara from Maybelline, New York. Our spoon brush and Cara Fiber formula create 300% more visible lashes, corner to corner. It's instant glam. Every day. New Falsies from Maybelline.
I'm Ronnie from Jersey Shore, and keeping it real is what it's all about. That's why I use Zenadrin, and here are some real people to tell you about their amazing results.
I'm Haley. Zenadrin helped me lose an incredible 50 pounds and changed my life. I'm Sonia, and I got real Zenadrin results. I lost 35 pounds, and I've never felt this sexy.
Real people, real results. Get Zenadrin today.
Get Zenadrin, get results. Available everywhere.
I can't believe it's not butter. With no trans fat and 70% less saturated fat than butter. Butter taste, better health.
Next Sunday, relive the moments that changed Erica's life forever.
Everything that you've taught me, it's made me braver.
SoapNet's Being Erica Catch-Up Marathon.
It's good to be back.
Don't miss the surprises.
Everything is so intense when you're 17.
The heartache.
No amount of talking is gonna fix it.
The drama.
This therapy has been the craziest experience that I've ever had.
It all leads up to the shocking new season premiere.
Where have you been?
It's time, Erica. The Being Erica Catch-Up Marathon. Next Sunday from 3 to 7, only on SoapNet.
No?
You can see people moving around in the halls of the hospital. Who was on the phone?
Well, that was Bucky. He called to welcome you home, and he's coming over tomorrow morning. He's got a terrific present. Hey, it's cold in here. Come on, let's go inside.
Oh, I don't want to go in. I may never go in again. It's marvelous out here.
That's a pretty stiff wind.
Oh, it's like the wind in a dream. Makes me want to fly.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, do you remember the person who walked the wire between the towers of the Trade Center? He said he didn't want to come down because it made him feel so free and powerful and exalted. Oh, I can understand that.
And now, I don't trust that railing. Here, give me your hand.
Nothing's going to happen, Seneca. I'm perfectly balanced.
Now,
I remember, as a child, always hating Icarus for being so stupid as to melt his wings and spoil his lovely chance and all his father's hopes. He should have flown at night on a December wind. he would have been safe. Oh, look at that moon. It's hard to believe it's dead.
Okay. Come on, let's go in.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
This is Erica, your average complicated 30-something in therapy with a not-so-average therapist, Dr. Tom. His specialty, time travel therapy? She doesn't talk about her past, she relives it.
Wait, where am I going?
Literally. After 2 years, it's time for phase 2.
Let's do this!
Now she's running from the law.
Oh my God!
Rescuing her family.
Lay off my brother!
And dealing with her own mortality.
9 years from now, something awful is going to happen.
Am I dead? So now what?
Good question. Check out the all-new season of the SoapNet original drama, Being Erica. Premieres Wednesday, January 26th at 11 on SoapNet.
What you got there?
Sesame stir fry from Lucky Dynasty.
Oh, me too. But mine's lean cuisine, so no preservatives.
Lean Cuisine has 90 dishes with no preservatives and quality ingredients like farm-picked broccoli and tender white meat chicken. Lean Cuisine.
Millions of lips who found true love. Color sensational red revival from Maybelline, New York, the #1 red in America. Our pure pigments create richer, crisper color. Our honey nectar creates such a luscious feel.
Love it.
It's the red that reinvented red.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Okay, so which one tasted better?
Steve.
Yeah, the guy.
With Lisa, I only tasted peanut butter and chocolate.
Lisa had just eaten a peanut butter cup.
But with Steve, I tasted something more. It was peanut butter and Snickers.
You're right.
Yeah,
Steve had just eaten Snickers peanut butter squared.
Steve was delicious. Yeah. I'd love another taste.
Oh, certainly.
Eat both squares, please.
If you like peanut butter and chocolate, you'll love peanut butter and Snickers. Try new Snickers peanut butter squared.
15 Seconds with Susan Lucci.
Well, I can't imagine not acting. I mean, honestly, it was the way I played as a little girl. I was just always making up stories and acting out all the parts. And so the only other thing I could think of would be a rock star.
Catch Susan Lucci on All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
This week, Greenlee recruits Scott for her plan.
All you have to do is get to know a gorgeous blonde.
But he's playing by his own rules.
You're gonna need to make it worth my time.
And David's back in the game.
Kendall tried to kill me. Now it's her turn to pay.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Jerry's not the Balkan, which means he's still out there and we have no clue who he is.
This week,
I don't live my life in fear.
We gotta deal with reality.
can Sonny protect Brenda when she comes face to face with her enemy?
I'll have my revenge.
Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
People are talking about General Hospital's Jason Morgan. Nicole Lachelle Alvarez posted on Facebook, "I love Jason." Candace Prophet says, "How I love you. Let me count the ways." Linda Lair Cox says, "Hot, hot, hot. Who doesn't love bad boys?" And Melissa Russell Gray adds, "My absolute favorite character ever. What a sexy man." People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
And that puts Frank's whole future in Nick Szabo's hands. Oh, Jack, please help me. There must be something we can do.
Szabo's a very dangerous man. When I worked on the docks, he was already highly respected by people who are not easily impressed.
Roger was afraid Nick would have him killed.
It's happened before.
I thought maybe if I could talk to him.
Mary, that'll get you absolutely nowhere. If Nick decides to make Frank and Jill's affair public knowledge, he'll do it, period.
Then it's just a matter of time till everybody knows.
Nothing would make Frank cooperate with the real estate deal.
Nothing in this world.
Truth is, he'd belong to Nick forever.
All right. The story comes out. My family survives, somehow or other. Frank does a super job on the council, and the party decides to forgive and forget. It's just possible that Riverside could do the same. Jack, he might get through this with his career intact. That's not such a wild hope, is it?
There's a lot of talk about replacing Fred Preston in Congress, right? Charlie and the boys are going to make a decision right after the first of the year.
But Frank might still get the nomination.
Do you know the story on Preston, Mary?
Something like loose living and income tax evasion.
Among other things.
For heaven's sake, Frank hasn't done anything depraved.
Some people won't agree with you. Charlie and the county committee are going to want a Snow White candidate. A regular Boy Scout, Mary. A Boy Scout doesn't have a lover on the side.
It doesn't matter that he's had a wonderful reputation in this community for years.
Makes it even worse. It's a betrayal. The climate in this country right now, I don't think the average citizen is in any mood to excuse a politician who's let him down.
Oh, Jack. I want it to be all right for Frank.
So do I. I'd like him to win them all. If there's anything Jumbo Marino, any of my old acquaintances could do, I'd be on the phone now.
Would you?
Well, don't sound so surprised. Frank's a good man. He doesn't have to be perfect.
Thank you for saying that.
I mean it.
I love you. And I'm glad you care about Frank.
I wish I could help. I love you, too.
Jack.
Yeah.
What if Charlie can't find another Boy Scout to run for Congress?
He will. Right off the top of the head, I could name you a couple of clean-living guys, give their socks for the nomination. Charlie knows them, and he knows others, too.
But it's months till spring.
So?
Well, by that time, Riverside should be tired to death of gossiping about Frank and Jill. It'll be old, boring news. The exciting thing will be Frank's physical progress. Oh, Jack, if you could have seen him inching his way down the parallel bars. He's gonna walk again. People will be knocked out when they actually meet him on the street. They'll know the pain he's been through. Most of them will forget about Jill, and those who remember, they might figure Frank's been punished enough.
It's a beautiful theory, Mary. Some of it could even happen, but not the crucial part. The talk won't die down. Nick won't let it.
What could he do?
He's got a maze of connections. His story's gonna pop up all around the neighborhood. Doesn't matter if they're true. It's just a question of the community hearing Frank's name often enough in a variety of unpleasant little ways.
Couldn't the stories be traced back to Nick?
Not a prayer. You can't tie Nick to anything but his funeral home.
Then you think Frank's career's over?
I think he's in big trouble, Mary.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.